So today's the 3rd of September, and the job today is to sort this mess out, because gone a bit crazy, been a bit neglected. So we're halfway there with it. We're going home now. Well deserved coffee. Very good. And all the wood we got for free as well, which is an added bonus. Oh, be back another time. Oh, if you carry on watching, I'll put a bit of a tour at the end of this. See you later. So I'm down at the lottie at the moment, and there are going to be some big changes, and I'm sure the first change you can see is that the chicken shed's gone. Rob's given up his half of the plot because it's just, with work commitments and stuff like that, it's just not getting the attention that it needs, and it's just, you know, it's becoming much of a chore rather than some enjoyment. That's the chill out area bed flower. My lilies, they got feasted on by something. The gladiolus aren't doing too bad, but there was a lot of weed on the other side of the fence due to the plot being empty, but somebody's got it now, so that's all been cut back, so that's good. Yeah, so there is going to be some changes because Rob's needs to bring a few bits down on his. The shed will be replaced and the run will be replaced because the other shed was just chewed up by rats and it was crumbling away. It looks a lot more open now all that hop's gone and the shed and everything, so I'll take you a bit of a walk round. It is looking a bit messy because obviously we're moving stuff off of his plot so somebody else can have the pleasure of that one. So this is the pond. Got nice fuchsia over there. My calendula's actually, not my calendula, me clematis, that's actually shown some flowers this year. That's a fuchsia. Random potato. That's a blackberry bush, I think. Well, that needs chopping back because it's really spiky. The lupins are all gone to seed. So we'll probably get loads of them next year. That's the calendula. That looks nice. The berry bushes we didn't have nothing much off because they're new, so got a nice sunflower there. The peas, they've about had it, but I gave 2 bags to my dad, which he finally got this year. I think it's the first year, and I've been saying that I've given him some for the last 3, so but we also got a bag out of him as well, so they did good. The pumpkins have just gone crazy, and I believe there's about 7 growing in there. Courgettes we've had masses of. There's another pumpkin, look. Let's see. Another one there. Yeah, it does need a massive weed out because, well, as you can see, it hasn't been done. But with 2 of us tackling just this half a plot, I'm sure we can keep on top of it in future. Well, that's the plan anyway. We've had a lot of these beans. I think we've had like 2 carrier bags full. And there's still plenty more on there to go. The strawberry bed, or the grass bed. Strawberries we did alright. We didn't really take any home because Leo feasted on them while he was up here. The tomatoes that I had left over that I put out, they've got blight. But I'm not surprised because they were just planted in and left, and then the weeds took over and they, you know, bushed out and they were just neglected basically. We've had plenty of raspberries, but again, Leo's ate them before we've even got them checked down to home. 2 more pumpkins down there. My spinach bolted quite fast after putting it out. I think that's the dodgy weather that we've had. But we have had some off it. Kale. My cauliflowers, they didn't come to much either. They're just 2 empty beds. My onions didn't come to much. My sweet corns, although they are small, they have got cobs on, so that's good. I'll show you when I get a bit closer. They're the raspberries. See, we've just got piles of stuff like that everywhere. This is we've finally deforested this. We've got a few tomatoes, but none of them ripened, so we're going to take them down home and ripen them. They're the Roma. We're just getting a few weed roots, and this is being raised up a bit more. So that's that. Sunflowers, they're lovely. They've done great. Not the tallest, but definitely pretty. Stunning colours. They're my dahlias. The compost bins are going because Rob's got a polytunnel, same as the one I've got, so we've got to squeeze that on here, so we'll have 2 of them. They're the chickens. They're out enjoying us. Look, more stuff. We've just got stuff everywhere. We've got plenty of plums, so that's good. This is the tree area. I think there's a few pears on there as well. Plums. So although it has been slightly neglected, we've still had a good harvest of things, and still are. They're the sweet pea. They're nice colour, look. Yeah, they're the sweet corn. They're not very tall, but they've done better than any other year. Because they've got cobs on for one. That's downside of the polytunnel. And then back again. So yeah, there is going to be some quite big changes happening over the winter. Oh dear, look at that. It makes it look even bigger. Now that's gone. But like I say, the chicken sheds are going back there. It's going to be slightly smaller, but it does. Not really felt the love for it this year, so I don't think we've done too bad. We've got plums on this plum tree finally. Oh, that one's been ate. Not a good example. There's one back there. So that's the plum tree. So that's the quick update. Rob's waiting to come in because he's got me food. So hopefully 2 of us tackling it. It's going to look fantastic next year. Oh me, snow in summer, that's gone crazy. My lobelia. So yeah. And I think that's it. So I'm going to sign off and go and fill my face with food. And I will see you next time. Bye.